mama said sorry.
Hello everybody, this is the Bulldozer. Thank you for watching one of my videos. Part 3 of the campaign, we have to collect 10 more field manuals. Only got 2 maps, or 2 different areas of this campaign, and there's 5 field manuals in each one. The first one is La Vittoria, and in this one you have to make sure that you do your objective of the game, because the certain areas of the map will not be unlocked until you do that objective, so you will not be able to collect that field manual. So it's crucial that you play along with the campaign. It's not like some other parts of the campaign where you can just run all over the place and collect your field manuals. In this area you cannot do that, because areas are locked down. If you try to go to them, it will say you are out of the map. So let's get started with part 3 of the campaign, La Vittoria.
An artillery gun that was shelling.
Okay, we are right behind the church you had to capture as you're playing the campaign.
He was still heading to the
Go down the road, and to your left here in this house. We're going to go inside this house, and you will pick up your first field manual. It's going to say it's my second field manual because I already collected one my first time playing through the campaign. But this will be your first if you have not picked any up. Let's move on to field manual number 2. Okay, after you collect your first manual, you're going to go back out of the house, go down the street, and there's going to be a fork in the road. You can go straight or you can go right. We're going to go right and go up the hill to the trench. And that's where you will pick up your second field manual. Just keep making your way up the trench, or up the hill rather. Come across the trench here on the left hand side. And it's very simple. Now that you got your second field manual, just jump right over the wall and go back down the hill. You could have done this the opposite way if you wanted to. This is just how I did it. In this trench down here, you'll find your third field manual. Be 3 down, 2 to go. Let's make our way to the 4th one. And as I said earlier, you have to play the campaign to continue on. So if you notice, you've been seeing that location icon on the screen. That's where we have to go to now. So we have to go all the way back up the hill here, and we're going to go into the bunker where the artillery gun is located at. Now this is the field manual I've already collected, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video. But right here we got to blow up this artillery guns. I've already got C4 playing on the ground. I'm going to toss another one out here. And just go ahead and destroy that, and you will see we will get a new location to go to.
That explosion was one of the sweetest sights of the war for me. But there was no rest. I could see an anti-aircraft gun over the next ridge that was taking out our planes. And that was my next target.
Okay, that's also location. Make your way up the hill here. Kill these guys. When you get to this top of this hill here, you're going to go right and find your 5th and final field manual for this mission. And here's the image that you unlock. It gives you a little history about the war. And it's always nice to read these, because I've come to learn a lot of stuff about World War I, as I've mentioned before, that I was unaware of. I know a little bit about World War II, but very little about World War I. But it says Allied unity in the mountains. And the words on the picture says, "The War Coming Together." Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the last mission, Otuti Okupati, I think is how that's pronounced. I'm not for sure, but I'll give it a shot. And again, we have 5 field manuals, and I will mention it when that portion of the video starts. You got to listen to the advice I give you in that video, because as like with this part of the video here, you couldn't get to that 5th field manual until you did part of the campaign. It's even worse with the next part, because if you advance too far, you can't go back, because it'll say you're going out of bounds. So you're literally going to have to redo the whole mission to get to that point. Let's get started. And here we are in part 2, or part 3 of the campaign, mission number 2, Otuti Okupati, or I'm giving it my best shot. But again, 5 field manuals. In this one, you notice I already have one, so I will point that out to you as we go along. But as I just mentioned, it is very, very important that you follow my steps in this, because, you know, unfortunately, you will have to go back and do this whole mission again if you advance too far, because you will not be able to come back. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, we're still at the top of the hill where we just blew up the guns and everything. So now we gotta make our way back down the hill. But when we go down the hill, we want to stay to the right, and we're looking for a house at the bottom of the hill. And that's where we will find our first field manual.
It started with the first thing that came through the fog. There were allies pinned inside lodges.
And just keep running down the hill. And there's the house. We're going to go down, go through the door, and to the left-hand side. And there's your first field manual. It says 2 for me, but it will be your first. Let's go on to number 2. Okay, now we're getting to the part of the map where, as I explained when this video started, you need to pay close attention, because you can get yourself locked out of the map. You want to make sure you stay to the left. You know, that's the reason why I just fired the way I did. You can see you got 2 white dots. You want to go to the first white dot on your left-hand side, and that's where you'll find your second field manual.
Everywhere I looked.
Okay, we're going to go into the bunker here and make a right,
I felt alone among
and you'll pick up your second field manual.
After a while,
Now this is where things get a little turned around here.
that's what made it to the fort.
Okay, I wanted to show you here, I've actually got 3, because what happened was when I left here and I go to the top of the hill, I went right and I collected the field manual on the right hand side and did not realize that the bunker had 2 separate entrances. So when I collected the field manual on the right hand side and went into the top part, that's where I got locked out of the map and I couldn't come back to get this one. So I'm showing you the path you need to go to collect the field manual into the left side of the bunker. You just go straight up the hill till you run into all the barbed wire, and you're going to go around it, get back on the path. You're going to make a left, go around the corner into this bunker here, and you want to go to the 2nd floor. Do not go past the 2nd floor. As we go up these steps, if you look straight ahead, there's a set of steps. If you go up them steps, you're going to get locked out of the map. Go open this crate, and this will actually be your 3rd field manual, but it's going to say 4 for me. Okay, so now you're just going to come back out of the bunker and go all the way across the front of the bunker. Then you'll come across this area of the map, continue on killing the soldiers. You want to look for this door. And again, I must say with urgency, do not enter this door, because once you do, you're locked out and you'll have to restart the whole mission to come back. That's the reason why these last 2 field manuals here are out of the sync. So when you see that door, you're going to go to the top of the hill, go into the other bunker, and collect your 4th field manual. Again, it's going to say 3 for me, because I did these out of order, because I didn't realize there was an area where you can get locked out. So now we're going to go back down the hill to the other side of the door. Once you get through the door, make an immediate right. It'll take you to the back part of this building here that's all blown up. In the far corner, you'll find your 5th and final field main. Now let's take a look at the image we unlocked for completing this mission. The image that's on your screen now is the image you unlocked for completing this part of the campaign. I'm not going to try to pronounce its name again, but the image basically says, "Fighting on the roof of Europe, Alpine warfare." And the caption on the image is, "The tactics, Alpine war." I hope this video was really helpful for you. If you was having issues, I hope it helped you out. Hit this video with the like button if you appreciate it. I'm trying to get this channel started. I got a lot more content that I'm going to be bringing from Battlefield 1. That's not to mention the Call of Duty game. Even though the game is looking as bad as it's looking, I will still be doing the achievements and stuff in that game. It's going to be a play-by-ear type thing, but for Infinite Warfare. But Modern Warfare Remastered, you will get a lot of gameplay, a lot of footage from me from that game, because that is one of the best Call of Duty games ever made, in my opinion. Cannot wait to get my hands on it. So again, thank you for watching. I hope it was helpful. This is the Bulldozer. Get your killing on, and I'm out of here. Here's some more videos you might be interested in. There in the center of your screen is Rise of the Tomb Raider. This is the Blood Ties trailer you're viewing. That comes out October 11th, and I will be doing some Twitch streaming as well as putting videos up on YouTube. Left side of your screen is Road to the DLC Dark Matter. This is some of the melee weapons I've put together. I've done some montages on. Crowbar, brass knuckles, prize fighters, things like that. On the right hand side of your screen is how-to videos. I have videos up, like for instance the one you're seeing right there. It shows you how to make your own montage video by using Upload Studios on the Xbox One. It's a lot easier than people seem to think. Also, when Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered comes out, I'll be having how-to videos on how to complete all of those achievements. Again, if you like this video, please smash that like button. I appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel for more content. This is the Bulldozer. Get your killing on, and I'm out of here.